just logging in. Oh dear, where am I going with this? There you go. So. Here we are, here we are. Okay, I can see you all now. I can see you all. Wow, that was hard work. Logging in. So Diane C, afternoon BFP. Hello, my lovely. Hello. Diane C, can you pick a card for my daughter, B? What does the universe want her to know? Hey, that is a good question. That is a good question. What does the universe want her daughter to know? You know, I just feel like I'm getting the Five of Pentacles again. We had it earlier. But anyway, you know, it's not so much of a bad thing. But what it is I think she's going to have changes where her money is concerned. And I do believe, you know, they say, oh, you caused it. So she'll have caused it, okay? But I remember once doing this from a lady down the road. And she'd applied for some benefits. But because she hadn't filled in the forms correctly, she'd lost out. You can always reapply maybe, but you know, she'd lost out. And it's kind of that as well. So I want to tick in all the boxes, and whatever she does must be absolutely thorough to prevent this. But you know, it's a big deal. It's not a big deal. You know, people think they'll lose a job and they have to get another one. And they think it is a big deal, and it can be, you know, bills and houses and whatever else. But if you put that aside, it's not truly as important as like becoming a mother and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I've got for her. Diane say, also, seeing as I'm here before the others, can you pick a card for my daughter S? What does the universe want her to know? Okay, what does the universe want S to know, please? Well, I'm getting with this one. All is not as it seems, and what I mean is, you know, you can see things on the surface with her, but I think there's a bit more going on inside. You know, so I kind of get that for her. I feel like she could be confused about something as well. And this is a card where, you know, where a person has doubts. They really have to trust, you know, what they think and what they feel, because it would pay off. Oh, you got within the month here, something that occurs within a month. So yeah, she's just don't doubt herself, don't doubt herself, don't doubt herself. That's what I would say. They are two very different though, aren't they? I think they maybe look the same, but they're very different. Doggy lover, check out Don slagging you off live now. As if I'm going to leave you guys, okay, to deal with somebody who does nothing but tell lies, okay. I'll have to say though, she was on an hour ago, and I'll repeat again what I exactly said. They're on the comments, you know. She keeps coming on. So first of all, I asked her, you know, you can't keep away from me, can you? Have you got a girl crush? Then she came back and you want to get to the bottom of this. So I just put, no, actually, the police will do that, and they will. And I just said, you know, you should be grateful anyway. You should be thankful to me that I've called the police because, you know, they'll exonerate you, won't they? They'll find you in the clear. I said, and it'll be me that looks a cunt. Oh, they're so reactive. She's so reactive, honestly. She's so fucking predictable. She's boring. Okay, I'm bored of her now. She just doesn't understand that she's making so many things worse for herself, because you don't hear me jumping about, getting personal with people and slagging them off constantly and saying I'm evil, you know. It just doesn't fucking faze me. It doesn't. I was brought up pigeon-toed. Can you imagine that? Walking down the road with your boyfriend, your first boyfriend, and somebody shouts, "Pigeon!" So whatever she fucking calls me, I'm not bothered about, okay? I think the swearing will stop there. Anyway, Elka Andreas, hi BFP. Great to see your hands. Watched all your vids. Oh, bless you. Diane say, should she go for Masters? Should she go for Masters? Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. She'll pass. She'll pass, okay? When she's doing a Masters, she'll find herself in a new position of work as well. So she might get to go on a placement, or she'll be able to do something different work-wise. So, yeah, go for it. Go for it. Absolute certainty. LK Andreas, I'm wondering if I have to visit the vet with my cat. He has a troublesome anal gland problem that seems to be settling. Cannot afford an operation. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Well, let's have a look. What could we do? Is there anything, aside from an operation? What is it? Inflaming? Oh, it's the gland, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen it before. I've seen it in dogs, not cats, but yeah, it's the gland, isn't it? I'm trying to think of what could solve it. What do we need? Does this vet? Let's ask. Does this cat need to see a vet? I'm getting being blocked here. I've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like a blockage maybe, because that's what I'm getting. It does look, maybe the cat becomes anxious as well, about pooing, because I've just got I see. Don't know if she's female or not. She must be female because I'm seeing an unhappy female. So if it's in the UK, you could take your cat to PDSA, but I'm not sure about any cat places for the vets. Okay, but I know this. Like if she's in pain and everything, and so if nothing can be done, that's fine. But I don't know whether there could be sort of like a cream of sorts, that soothes it. So yeah, I'm getting soothes. I need to soothe it. So yeah, there could be. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. You're not a vet, but I have known people stick their fingers up at the pet's backside to get something out when they've obviously been constipated and stuff. The only other thing is, yeah, what cream could you use? Okay, but if this person's in pain, this cat, then you should get it looked at, and maybe it's not. Maybe it makes you feel anxious about the bill. So maybe ask them, to quote you before anything goes ahead. Diane C. BFP, they are similar and very different at the same time. Dawn is scared. I feel sorry for her, really, because she's trapped by her own circumstance, isn't she? Life could have been very, very differently. I've no doubt, that people like that have been manipulated as well. Do you know what? I was just thinking something then. It wasn't nasty though. It wasn't nasty, Don't want to play with anybody's head, do I? Don't want to play with anybody's head. But in this instance, I can't say anything because they've done it to themselves. And they're still doing it. Under the seat roses. Hello, my darling. Hello. Lucky last question. Is 2022 the year I can retire, or should I start my doctorate? I guess I could do both. Well, let's have a look then, eh? Oh, yes. You've got the go ahead here. I think again, this is a case of whatever you put your mind to, you can do. You sometimes underestimate yourself, but I would say this is a very, very successful year for you as well. I do see travel. I do feel success. I don't know whether you're doing like videos or YouTube or anything like that, but I would see like an interview that goes well. So you might have to go for an interview, and it actually turns out absolutely superb for you. Okay, the world card. Beautiful card to have. All your hard work and efforts now paying off, and I think you can see more clearly now about where you want to be in the future, and you're more you're making a plan and you're achieving it. You get into each level, and yeah, it's just a beautiful card to have. So I would say whatever you want to do will be a success, because that's your mindset now. It's like I've just got rid of loads of clutter. I've got rid of loads of clutter. So yeah, you know what your priorities are. So go for them both. Marty Burrows, lol. Laura Jean Doe, hi from Canada, BFF. Can you see if I will be successful in getting the permits to build a small house on my property for my parents? I'm stuck between two government agencies with the approvals. Yes, and they like to take their time about it, don't they? They like to take their time about it. Okay, let's have a look. So will you get the permits and so on? I think there's no question about this. You will. Yeah, I think they're coming to, maybe somebody's been sent out as well to come and have a look, maybe inspect. And I think, you'll be able to share ideas and information. So even if you can't do it this way or a certain break or, certain rules to be followed, I think you'll both find that meeting very amenable and you will agree. Miss Diana, hello BFP, lovely to see you. I am searching for a part-time job. I'm in nursing. I'm older, and this full-time role is too heavy for me now. I am desperate. I don't know if this would be up your street, okay, but I'm going to say it. Because, like, when you've been in caring, it's hard to go into another caring environment and have all that like intelligence and so like there kind of blocking any joy. So I don't know if you thought about like setting up your own dog business, for dog walking or even just dog boarding. I don't know if you're in the UK. I mean, you might be in the USA, but having dogs for people who go on holiday. You don't charge very much, maybe 20-25 quid a day, but that's easy to do because you can, where pensioners go, they've got a bit of spare cash, haven't they? And they love their pets, absolutely. So I don't know if you've got something like you could start up here, or indeed, type something in, find somebody in your like area or who does it, and share with them, because I think you would get a lot from that. Now, of course, if you haven't got time and you want, a job and you're desperate. Well, I don't know what to say anymore, because I used to be able to say, oh, you could go get a bar job, behind the bar, or do some food cooking. So if you're looking for a job and you're not getting it, and you're not getting an interview, then you have to do a couple of things. You have to get what they call, they're all online, okay? When I filled out applications for my jobs, I used to get the criteria, the job specification, and the job description. And then what I would do is, as I was going through my application form, I was matching them up and showing them, how in both that I've done it, and you have to be really good at it. I think I've said before, in the benefits agency, that I loved the difficult ones to place, alcoholics, drug dealers. And I remember this young lad, and he obviously was, I said, what's your experience? And he went, well, selling weed and stuff like that. So I said, all right. I said, well, that comes with something, doesn't it? So I said, meeting dead times, answering the phone. negotiating a price, and all sorts we had him doing, and in the end it worked out feeling wonderful. So there's always something. It's just being able to demonstrate. That's the hardest part, demonstrating how the job description, a specification, and then your experience. Okay, so you can always not exaggerate, but you can make it fit. Okay, make it fit. So there's that. Oh, bless you. Right, under the sea roses, I have a question. Do you see me going back to America next year to stay for a few weeks or so? Will she go back to America and choose to stay for a few weeks? Ha ha ha! You got the wild card as well. We're running out of wild cards here. Yes, you will. Okay, you will. Whatever you set your mind to, you will. Okay, and it'll be a success. There is travel there for you, and I kind of see you showing off when you get there. I don't know why, but I do kind of been, very proud about something as well. So I don't know if it's to do with a lady. I'm getting a young lady here. So yeah, I feel like great stuff there. What you want to go, you can go. You'll make it. Lucky lass, hooray! Jazz, hi BFP. I am still really shocked with the Yankee Wally friends. Thank you for all that you do. You're welcome, Jazz. You're welcome. It wasn't pleasant for me at all. It wasn't. It just wasn't. It's not been very nice. But I am glad that my part is over. Okay, my part is over. I don't need to keep harping on about it. But obviously, I did have to give you that update on it, and there'll be no more said for me. I'm letting the people do their job. I'm letting the people, the police, do their job. Anne Forster, hi. When will my son-in-law start a new job? When will the son-in-law start a new job? I don't know if he's caused his own downfall here, okay? I'm getting some of that, excuse me. I'm getting some of that that came as no surprise. Now, this can happen when you hang on to a job where there's going to be layoffs, but you believe that you'll get taken on or be spared, okay? So I'm kind of feeling like that kind of situation. And I think it's rough all round. It's rough. It's worrying, isn't it, for you, for his partner? I do feel it is worrying, but it'll pass. It'll pass. So what he needs to do is pick himself back up, and I'm sure he will. And I'm not seeing a shaker. Okay, I'm not, but I know what's happened has been quite upsetting for him. I remember when a company went into liquidation. I mean, I was only young. It was my first job, but I cried. I'd been there for years. There was like family. I'd cried to watch me grow up. So I know how hard it can feel afterwards. So he needs to pick himself back up, and I'm sure he will. It's just a phase. It's a phase. Like a period. It's like a period. So he will work, but you've just got to get through it, until he does. And give him all the nice encouragement as well. I'm sure. I really like the tarot deck with the tree on the decks. The tree. Do you mean these? Can you tell me the name of the deck? No, I can't because I can only tell you these. I've had them in my handbag for 30 years. Right, so this one, I believe you'll find some council did it for me where you could get the details, okay, from... They're on my description. Go on my description and they're there. I don't know whether the links to Yahoo still... Is it Yahoo? No, Amazon still exists. But yeah, they're listed on there, darlings. Lucky lass, Miss Diana. I am a registered nurse. Have you thought about triage or remote nursing? It's all done from home. Oh, yeah, that's a good suggestion. That's a good suggestion. Danny, good to hear your live readings again. Thank you. I am wondering if my son will secure his application for a new apartment this summer. Thank you. Oh, let's have a look. It's bittersweet, isn't it, that they move out? You kind of still miss it, you know. Let's have a look then. Will her son move out? Into his, will he get the apartment? Do you know what? I hate to say this, but I just see like some. I've got a mischief maker, okay. I've got a starer and a sneaky. So somebody's doing something deliberately, but being sneaky about it. So this doesn't bode well if that was for your son, unless somebody else is putting their spoke in. So I would just watch out for that, because I'm getting something not quite right about this. Maybe you'd have to check your information, check the information, because somebody could be, being misleading. Shannon Dumalt, BFP. I am praying my son passes the bar exam this week. What do you see for the exam and his lawyer job prospects? Oh, I've nearly said something else. Let's have a look. Will he pass the bar exam? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, got 2 cards as well. So I've got an organisation, but I've also got some toxicity as well. So maybe he works with maybe, what I'm saying is, if he gets the bar, he could be more than welcome to deal with criminals, okay? Because I'm seeing criminals here and drug addicts and all like that. So I'm not saying it's him, but this could be, a company that is like a criminal side, okay? I'm not. It's quite interesting. It'll be interesting to him, okay? But yeah, and I've got he's on the right side of this, on the right side. Diane say, do you see a new partner for me? And if so, will it be decent? Oh, we've all been there, love, haven't we? Oh my God. Let's have a look. Will she meet someone decent soon? Right, so I'm getting at the moment, be careful of words, okay? Be careful of words, because I'm seeing things in writing and I'm getting like in the dark about something, okay? So this could be someone you're talking to. Honestly, I couldn't survive in that. I would be on my own anyway. I've had enough, but it's like going on the internet and then texting and never know what they're thinking, and it's all that, isn't it? Some people would find that exciting. I wouldn't. I'd feel it caused me anxiety. So yeah, I'm just thinking, don't give too much away about yourself as well. Don't give too much away. And like anything, I've always said, when you're getting to know people, then it takes time to know whether they're good or bad. Normally, I find the losers are the ones like, oh, my ex-wife moaning, oh, my mother, oh, my childhood, full of pity stories. And all it is that they're expecting you in the future to excuse their bad behaviour, down to all these things. So make sure you're not picking these ones, all right? So Under the Sea, thank you, BFF. Haha, I understand the showing off thing. Oh, bless you. Miss Diana, Thanks, lucky lass. The issue with even remote and triage is that it's full-time and my age is a deterrent from employers. But thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, I think you want something laid back now. You know, you feel like you've done your time. Some people have still got, you know, a bit of steam left in them. But I don't. I feel, you know, you want to earn a bit of money, but you don't want to, you know, have all that drama of getting to a job, doing this, doing that. You know, you want to make it fit with your lifestyle. Tina Wiener, hi darling. Finished my jobs early, so I get to see you twice. Any messages for me today, sweetie? Thanks a lot. Any messages for Tina Wiener? I kind of feel here that we want to maybe move away from a situation, you know. It's like we're in something, but then we can't walk away. It's showing that you're unable to walk away from this. So I think it's something you will see through to the end. I just don't see you walking away at the moment. It'll be seen through to the end, which is important. So unable to walk away, unable to walk away. Yeah, I think where he was hoping to be separate and severed and out, this isn't. It's saying you're tied in somehow. You're still tied into a situation. I mean, all I would say is, you know, we can all walk away from stuff. We can. You just do it. But I don't know. I just feel for you that you feel tied to it. So you might have promised somebody something, or you might have agreed to do something, and then you don't want to, you know, be doing it. So it's kind of that, okay. Should always, do you know what? Right, it takes years of practice, or even just like an event where you just say what you say. You know, there's no gloss over it. We don't have to expose, like, I don't know, my son, I look after the baby a few times a week, and he said to me one day, oh, can you have him? And I went, no, I can't. I went, I'm tired. I went, I feel drowsy as hell. I was like real drained, and I said no, and he tried making me feel real bad about it. But, you know, I'd sooner be able to say to him, the answer is no, this is why, instead of like how I normally or would have previously dealt with it by making excuses, you know, and then them excuses not being good enough. So, yeah, it's about learning how to say something without being afraid. Diane C. I've got the same cards called The Magic of Terror by Liz Dean. All right, so if whoever wanted to know, there you are. Magic of Terror. Honest to God, have you ever met a psychic who doesn't know the name of a dex? No, but I know every single card, and I know if I'm even one card down, I feel it. Something happens in my palm, and I feel it. And my husband goes, "How do you know you've got one missing?" And I'm like, "I have." And then I'll sort of like move the sofa, and it's slid down there. So yeah, I always know. Thanks, BFP and Diane C. Anne Forster. When will my daughter get a new house? When will her daughter get a new house? Oh, we've got the Ten of Pentacles here, so that's really good. I would say look for the 10th of something, okay? I feel like a family here, and I do feel this family will be happy, okay? They will be happy, so there's no issue about it. She will have a house, even if she ain't got one in the sights of her, you know. The minute she starts to progress forward, and I don't know if family members helping in some way as well. But, you know, this is a good family home, and I'm getting like news maybe on the 10th of whatever month it is. So if she hadn't started looking, you know, she needs to get there, because yeah, it's a 10th. Okay, that's what number 10 or 10th I keep getting. They're repeating it, aren't they? Chrissy Ballantyne. Hello, my darling. Hi, BFP. Hope you're well. I had a spinal operation in May. It didn't work. Do you think my next visit to the orthopedic surgeon will be able to help me with my pain management? Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Will the orthopedic surgeon be able to help with pain management? Yes, I think he'd get referred again, but he'll refer you. But I do see he's got his book open, he's seen your records, he's quite knowledgeable, okay, very serious, and he does know what he's doing. So I would trust, this is a man I would trust, okay, but I do see that you get referred maybe to somebody else, maybe another, another person. Forster, when will my daughter get a new house? Did I do that? Okay, I'll answer it again. I thought I'd already answered it. Anyway, right, okay, so when will her daughter get a new house? Oh no, I've done you, haven't I? You got there 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you're just before Chrissy. Sorry. Okay, Diane C. Thanks, BFP. Elizabeth Highland, really appreciate your readings. Is there a message from the universe for me today? I have been very lonely as I work from home. Don't like it, and I'm quite alone. Yeah, it's hard, that, isn't it? It is hard, especially if you've been used to like being with others. And I think during the pandemic as well, that cut off a lot of people. I think we made up for it by ringing people, but not face to face. Please, can we have a message for Elizabeth Highland? Do you know what I think you have to do? Is there any chance you could speak to this this bloke? Oh, I just feel like he's upper. Maybe you could talk to him, okay? Because I think what you're thinking, what he's thinking, are two different things. He might think you are happy and prefer it at home and it's better for you, whereas you disagree. Okay, so I'm going to say I would do that as well. Just see if you can, get back out there. Just, I feel like I've got a group of, people, professional people. I just feel like there's a group, okay? So, yeah, I think your boss could help with this or talk about ways, maybe, if you're feeling cut out of the team. I think it's, this can be resolved. It definitely can. Yeah, you don't know what he's thinking. You might, it's him. You're thinking he's thinking something else. He's thinking you're thinking something else, so talk. Sergey Carafax. Hi, BFP. Great to catch you live. Can I ask about my love life in the future? Many thanks. Love life in the future, please. I don't know if it's because you're skint or what. I just find like right now with things that are the way they are, I feel it's quite difficult. Some people can't afford a relationship. I never thought people would say that, but it's true, isn't it? Can't afford to get into town, can't afford to go to pictures and stuff like that. So I just feel like at the moment, don't be looking. Yeah, you can't. I just feel like that's it. I said to somebody else earlier, it's terrible, isn't it? Right now, you have to compete online with other people. I've got a car, I've got a fantastic life, I've got this, I've got big boobs, I've got everything. And yeah, that's what people are going for now, rather than just, the old-fashioned way of just meeting somebody. So I would wait, okay? I would just wait a short while until you feel like you're back on your feet, because don't start something you can't commit to. You want somebody like me. When I met my husband, he had nothing. But do you know what? In the grand scheme of it, you know, neither did I, but we had nothing in different ways. Kathy Wyoming, what do you see for me in 2022? Thanks. What do you see for me? What do I see for you? Oh, we've got this loads of times today. We've got, honestly, it's popped up, the wild card and the Five of Pentacles reversed, okay? You know, what I would say to you is watch your pennies, watch what you do, watch what you say, especially where work would be concerned, because I just feel like, you know, you feel like you could lose out, I think, for you. Yeah, you might feel you could be losing out. So just make sure that you don't do anything to like harm your finances, stability, career, okay? But whatever, you know, if you did suffer such losses, I have to say it would be down to yourself, okay? Really, Rossi. Hello, my darling. So good. Good morning, BFP. Speaking of walking away, I'm having a terrible time with my back, seeing doctors who aren't on the same page. Any messages about that or anything else from Spirit? Let's have a look then. Yeah, did you have sciatica, Renee? I think I remember that because I'd had it as well. It's bloody awful. Bloody awful. Affects everything, doesn't it? Right, okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, okay. So any messages for Rini regarding her back? Well, so I'm getting kind of an unhappy outcome here. Maybe you think something is all over, you know, all over. Maybe your options maybe are all over. But I would say don't, okay? Don't. I'm getting somebody fretting and worrying as well. And bending over for some reason. I'm seeing somebody like, maybe it's excruciating, okay? Can you see him? He's bent over. I mean, he's upside down, like, but anyway. So yeah, I feel like bending over as well. Bending over has something to do with it. You're not getting the medicine you need. You're not getting the medicine. So maybe look at pain relief as well. Tina Wiener, thanks, darling. It means a lot to me. Love you and family. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Love you too. Renee, I think Chrissy needs a spinal surgeon, not an orthopedic surgeon, which usually is only working with hips and knees. I'll leave that to the experts. Diane C, my neighbours are selling their house. Will my new neighbours be okay? Do you know what? I was thinking that, and I could. Well, she doesn't know yet, but my next door neighbour's going to be moving, and I was thinking, oh my God, you know, how will they be? You just don't know, do you? So let's have a look. Will Diane C get along with her neighbours? Yes. Oh, he's a funny bugger. He's a funny bugger, like kind of thinking, like real bossy, you know, and real strict. So he'll have his own rules, like if he says hello, or when he cuts his grass, or this, that, and the other. But, you know, I would say introduce yourself nicely, but then take a seat back and let things grow. Because I think I never saw my neighbour for about 7 years. I never. Well, I was at work all day and I was asleep on the night, you know. I was busy, but yeah, I would say somebody's taking charge there. My other neighbour loves me because I put in a fence. I put in a fence and I paid for it myself, obviously, but I paid for it to be installed. And she said, "Oh, do you want any money?" And I said no, because, you know, I thought, well, that fence is mine, isn't it? So if I want to do anything with it, then I can. But yeah, she was like, oh my God. And then she when she moved in, she needed some, and I had some spare towels for the bathroom. They're about 40 quid each. And I was like, here, would you like these? I know. Oh dear. Oh dear. Chrissy Ballantyne, thank you, BFP. He's lovely, Sergeant, and that sounds great, thank you. Sergey, thanks, BFP. Kathy, thanks for my answer. Love your channel. You're the best. You're welcome. Chrissy Ballantyne, Rini Rossi, he's a surgeon. Thank you. Shabby Susanna, hello. Could you tell me if my deceased mother acknowledges how badly she treated my brother and me and the effect that it has had on our adult lives? Well, I will try, okay? Does the mother acknowledge bad treatment to her children? So, if I said this person thinks they're a good mother, okay, that's what I'm seeing. It's not laughable, but I am seeing somebody as well. I'm seeing somebody psychic as well that always knows stuff. Maybe always knows stuff. So I don't know if that could be yourself or indeed somebody around you. But no, I'd say then in this case, no, she hasn't. She hasn't, because I just feel like we're getting something nurturing here. Now, don't forget, when they're on the other side, the viewpoints are very, very differently. But I'm going to do a card for you guys to help see if we can help move on, okay, to take you forward, because that must be a right struggle. And then there's me saying, this is woman's okay. So let's have a look. How can you move forward in your life and deal with this? Like, give closure. So I don't know if you're a mum yourself, okay, because I'm getting another mother here. So two are very different. So maybe if you're, you've done everything differently to what your mum did. And it is quite possible, she's believes she was a good mum. My mum's the same. She was narcissistic. She was sometimes evil and terrible and violent with me all the time. So, but do I think she knew that was out of order? No, I don't suppose so, because this goes back for generations, how people behave beforehand. So whatever happened to you might have happened to her in a way, and it's how you transcend that. But I think with you, you're very, you're strong enough to know yourself, to be caring. Sometimes when we're treated with terrible cruelty, it brings out the greatest empathy and compassion and nurturing us into it. So I think that's how you come to terms with it, that by knowing that you've done something differently and you are different, okay? And I would, I'd say give yourself a pat on the back for that. You definitely do it. And I see you coming through really, really good. Okay, Elizabeth Highland, thank you, BFP. Alka Andreas, appreciate your readings, BFP, thank you. Right, well, that's it from me, okay? I'm going to go downstairs and feed me little baby, my grandbaby, okay? Because I doubt my husband's given him anything normal to eat. I have done him potatoes and chicken and stuff, broccoli. So, yeah, I'll get that down his neck. Anyway, guys, I'll be back tonight, okay, at 7:15. If you want to hop back on, I am worried about that one I've just done about the mum and the brother, okay, being upset. I am a bit thingy about that. So, you'll be all right. You'll be okay. And I'll send my wishes to you. Okay, guys, I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.